I learned you were commissioning nearly 20 and nearly 10. That Reno, the goat, turned into 30 kilometers. And then all of you began to argue whether it was 20, whether it was plus this, whether it was plus that. Nobody is talking about the fact that this is a road that did not go through any tender board. Nobody is talking about the fact that this is a road to perdition. A road that has taken by far more priority in terms of fiscal commitment than the future of children. It's a road of corruption.
I don't want peace.
It's a road that tells us about who we have become as a people, a captured people. The road is merely a metaphor.
I want problems, always.
What has happened to us? Nary a bleat from anybody. Those who should speak, they are deodorizing it by their attendance in that kind of fraudulent gathering.
In the last week, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, gathered Nigerian politicians, ministers, the big wigs across Nigeria, the power that be and who is who, to commission a supposed completed 30-kilometer road network of the 750-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project. And many supporters of APC, as well as many Nigerians, obviously, were singing praises. They follow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But very surprisingly and quite unfortunately, an independent personality called Objective Media has come out publicly to debunk that very commissioning that was made by Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi.
So I am back to the coastal road today, 6th June 20. It's a Friday, public holiday. I'm supposed to be at home enjoying the holiday like every other person. But because Reno, I hope he doesn't make a mockery of his family name, lied that he stood alongside Professor Wole Soyinka to take picture at 30th kilometer and that they drove up to this point. That is exactly why I'm back. This is 30th kilometer. And you can see it, prove it. Not be me Makam. Not be me Makam. This is the project marking by the contractor. The construction engineer marked this by themselves. I only have two questions for Egbon, Reno, Wendell Simley. You know what I mean. Number one question. Do you know better than the contractor, the construction engineer, who said all they have done so far and they summed up to 30 was nearly 20 kilometers coming from VI to Lekki corridor and another nearly 10 kilometers. I'm sure that if we go to calculate the nearly 20 kilometers, if you don't even reach 15, the one that I've calculated so far that I went and drove and I saw the change marking was even the nearly 10. So that's number one question for you. Do you know better than the engineer who by himself confessed? I understand that the minister, out of sheer overzealousness, trying to impress everybody and the president, claimed that they had done 30. But even on the day of that, your ceremony, the engineer said, yes, even though they advertised that they are commissioning 30 kilometers, all they had done was nearly 20 in one part, another nearly 10 in another part. But you, Reno, you want to claim that you know better than that engineer. Prove it. That's number one. Number two question is, this corridor is along coastal villages. In which village is kilometer 30? Me, I know it because I have come here now. And I came in through Eko-Akete. Prove it to me that you and Professor Wole Soyinka drove to this point. Where did you pass to drive to this point? From VI to come and show you sat in a cozy car inside convoy and you are claiming that you came to this place to come and snap. How did you get here? Look at the road now. Look at.
We must learn the lesson. This man!
Alright, so this video is actually for those that will come for Pharaoh to me. I know that APC supporters are here, and very soon they will start attacking him. Should mind his business, should face his front, and all of that. We are all Nigerians. The evidence choke, evidence is clear. Look at it now. How many are we going to talk about? How many are we not going to talk about? We talk about the infrastructure. Now, nobody is even talking about governance anymore. What every APC members are all focused on is 2027 election. how to win 2027 election, how to win 2027 election, how they can manipulate, how they can rig as usual, and have their way still in position. Nobody's talking about governance anymore. Let's talk about the previous regime. This regime has borrowed more money than what Buhari borrowed in the past 8 years. And yet, Buhari was paying subsidy. And Buhari was paying subsidy. And yet, it was not as it is right now. So, Dere follow to me is actually making sense. Look at the coastal highway. Do we really need that coastal highway road now? Well, you have watched the video. You be the judge. Let us know what you think about what you have just watched in the comment sections. The evidence is clear. I like to listen to Dele to me because it's so making sense. If we can have one or two, three persons like him that can stand out to talk like this, telling you that this governance will be, government will be on their toes and they'll start doing what they were supposed to. APC, please go back to what you're supposed to do. Stop deceiving the people. Stop, propaganda. Go back to what you're supposed to do. People are hungry. People, the masses are suffering. Keep borrowing money. And yet, you remove subsidy. You increase tariff in electricity. With all these things, where is the money going to? Somebody will say, okay, yes, that they are sending the money to governors. Governors, who is holding the governors accountable to ensure that whatever they are giving to them is actually getting to the people? If you look at it, in fact, it's not all the states that have even started paying the minimum wage. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Which part of Nigeria is doing well? Is it the aviation, the economy, or which part? We really need to go back to the drawing board. APC need to leave propaganda and focus on what they are supposed to do. Yes. Well, anyway, thank you, Dale, to me for this one that you have shared. And it's an eye opener, and I believe that a whole lot of persons will appreciate it. For people that keep trusting and believing what Reno Mokri is saying, Reno is just there after his own pocket and to make his own money. That is just all.